Now we come to the syringe. Syringe, this is plastic syringe, single use and throw. It is available in sterile pack. Sterile pack માં available હોય છે બરાબર. First we have to say the parts. So tip, then this middle part is called barrel, and the calibration, this is the plunger. So tip, barrel, plunger. There are various types of syringe. कोई पूछे के types of syringe, then this is plastic syringe. Glass syringe is available, like કાચની. Asepto syringe is there. Asepto is to irrigate the cavity. For ear wash also we can use. There are also, this is tuberculine syringe. Tuberculine syringe to give test dose, and also for BCG vaccine. Also this is insulin syringe. Okay, how you can differentiate between insulin syringe and tuberculine syringe? Here there is the calibration is in the unit. So total 40 units are calibrated on insulin syringe. So 40 units makes 1 ml or 1 cc. Okay, and this is the insulin syringe. So these are the various types of syringes. So after use you cut in the syringe cutter and discard in the red container. Then after comes the needle. Okay, so needle always over that is, this is the protecting cover. Inside if we open, the tip of the needle is called bevel, sharp, middle is the sharp, and this is the half. Okay, so protecting cover, then bevel, and then sharp, and this is the half. Okay. So needles also, there are various types of needles. Mainly number 23 to 25 is used for the pediatric use. That is this one. No? So you can see this number. If in case we forget the number, whenever it is in sterile pack or packed, you just turn your side and slowly you read there are numbers. So number 23. So 23 is blue. This we will use for the pediatric, and this also is number is 25. Okay, so this also in pediatric use. For adult we are using 18 to 22 number. Okay, if it is 18 to 22 we use for the adult. And pink, okay, pink number 18 number is used for the aspiration. For dilution, whenever there is such kind of vials, no, with the powder, the medications are there. So number 18 pink needle આપણે આમાં as dilute કરીને injection આપવા માટે વાપરીએ છીએ. So this is the needle. After use you cut in the needle cutter, and then there is the white container, in that you place all that, you collect in that. Okay, so this is the needle and syringe. Thereafter we go to the urobag and Foley's catheter. So this is urobag. So urobag, as we know that it is used in connection with the Foley's catheter. Okay, so Foley's catheter is put, then this is attached to the urine port. This is the tubing bag to collect the urine. That is the calibration. We have to measure, always measure the urine and note in patient's case paper and record it, okay, before emptying the urine. So this is the bag, and so this is going in connection with the Foley's catheter or catheterization. Okay, so this is Foley's catheter. Whenever it is in the pack, even if we don't know the number, you can, name is there, you can read, even if you forget the name also. Okay, how it is Foley's. So Frederick Foley had designed the original design in 1829 year. Okay, so after his name Frederick Foley, it is known as Foley's catheter. Okay, so this is inserted through the urethra into the bladder of the patient. So the parts of that, this is the eye or the tip. So this remains in the bladder. that is the balloon here, no? When we insert the water for injection or sterile water, this balloon distends એટલે કે balloon ફૂલ એટલે જલ્દીથી બહાર નહીં જાતે કેથેટર આવી જતું નથી, retains inside the bladder. This is the tubing and this is called two-port or two-way. Okay, so two-way, that is three-way also. If third one is there, the third port we call it as a three-way. So this is the balloon port. From here, water for injection we insert inside. 15 to 30 ml you can insert, so this balloon distance. And from here, this is the urobag connector, so urine port. Okay, this way we connect. Okay, so this is Foley's catheter. The number in adult, no, it is 18 as written on the peg. So 16 to 18 we use in male patients, 14 to 16 it is used in female patients, and then the smaller numbers used in pediatric age group. From 8 to 12 we use in pediatric age group. Okay, so three-way port, the third port when we use when there is suprapubic catheterization, okay, to irrigate the bladder. That time three-way is used. Normally, generally we use the two-way. So the indication for Foley's catheter when the patient has retention of urine or when there is dribbling of urine, patient cannot void, cannot pass, or when there is major surgery, or when patient is very old, cannot get up, unconscious patient. Okay, for all this we are using the catheterization so that the linen is not soiled, bed is not soiled, patient is comfortable, no need to go so many times in the washing. Okay, you can keep for 1 week, 15 days, but periodically we have to change and put the new one. Daily the catheter care is being given. This is done under strict aseptic technique, strict sterile technique only, otherwise patient get the infection. Okay, fine. Then we come the infusion set. Okay, if it is PET, you can read on the top also, disposable IV set. In short, daily use we say IV set. The full name is infusion set. Okay, so this is also single use. In EO gas, it is sterilized by ethylene oxide gas, the open pack. So first we have to show the parts. So always over this there is the protecting cover. Okay, then this is the spike. Okay, we call it as a spike. This is known as chamber. This down is the filter. Okay, this part is called filter. Then this Foley's tubing come till the regulator. This we regulate the flow, so this is called regulator. Then the end part, this is known as the rubber, latex or injection site. When IV is going on and in between we require to give any injection, that time you can directly give in this latex rubber the injection, and this is the adapter or the connector. With the Vigo we connect this. Okay, so this also is the single use and used to give the IV fluids to the patient. Okay, so this is infusion set. This also single use, available in sterile pack like this. Okay, thereafter we come to the trials too. Okay, as I said that whenever there is packed articles, you can read over that, no? So this is the trials too. Okay, in pediatric, if it is small children we call it this, no, it is small number 6, 8, 10, 12. So 6 to 12 number it is used in pediatric. Okay, 6 number, 7 number for the just neonate we use. So in pediatric we call it as a feeding tube. So this and this is same, but this is larger size, we use it in adult, and this is for pediatric or the neonates. Okay, so this is known as the Ryer's tube, used to feed the patient when patient is unable to feed or to take any food by itself. That time liquid diet we provide. So this, okay, so this is the Ray's tube and its number, if you want to know, it is 60. Okay, so if you don't know also, you can read on the wrapper. Then the parts of that, okay, as it is open, we shall open. So start from here. This is the lock. Okay, this is the feeding port. From here you place your syringe this way or whatever, and then feed the. So this is the feeding port. Again to be with the calibration. Okay, calibration also marking is there. There is radio opaque line. One line is there. Okay. So this, when we take X-ray, this line can be seen on X-ray film. So it is called as a radio opaque line. Then there are side openings. Okay, so this remains in the stomach, and the feed, whatever we feed from here, the feed comes into the stomach. So these are the side openings. Then there are also mainly 3 marking given. Okay, so one marking at the 50. Okay. 50 means the tube has, the catheter has reached into the stomach. 60 marking means it is at the pylorus, and the 70 means it is reached into the duodenum. Okay, so how to measure the from nasal tip to the earlobe? Okay, earlobe to the ziphis sternum. Okay, then you mark that much, it should go inside. From nasal tip to the earlobe, earlobe to the ziphis sternum. Okay. The Ray's tube we can keep for many days. Okay. It is, as I said, that it is used mainly to feed the patient. The patient who refuses feed, like very old patient, also unconscious patient cannot eat anything, that time also we are using. The other use also for the gastric lavage. Okay. Gastric lavage means stomach wash. When patient come with the poisoning condition, in poison we need to wash out. So that time also we can use, okay, to wash out the stomach, also to aspirate the stomach contained gastric juices. That time also we can use. So all these are the uses. Okay, gastric lavage means stomach wash. Gastric gavage means stomach feeding. Okay, so these are the uses. Various uses. Sometimes when nothing is available, this we can use as a tourniquet also. So this is the Ray's tube. Thereafter we come to the thermometers. Okay. So clinical thermometer, usually there are various types of thermometer available. Okay. So this is clinical. Okay. Clinical thermometer, there are mainly 2, and in that also this is auxiliary. The tip, that is long, no? The bulb, long bulb. If round bulb, for example in this round bulb, this is used in rectum. So rectum thermometer, this is auxiliary. This we use to keep in the axilla, and this in the rectum. So the parts, this is called the bulb. Okay, bulb, and this is known as the stem. So stem with the calibration, and this is the bulb. In the bulb there is the mercury. When you keep in the patient side, due to the heat the mercury rises. No, here the mercury used. The lowest temperature we can measure is 35, and the highest is 42 centigrade. If you want to tally Fahrenheit, the lowest 94 and highest 108 degree Fahrenheit can be recorded. Okay. Normal body temperature is 36.4 centigrade to 37.4, or if you want to tell in Fahrenheit, then we can say 97.6 to 99.8. Okay, so this is known as the normal temperature. The temperature rises above this 36.4, we label it as a pyrexia. Okay. So this is the thermometers. There are also other thermometer like tympanic membrane thermometer. Okay, this is digital thermometer also is available. This is digital thermometer. Just you on it and then place in the patient side. Okay, so this is digital. The advantage between this and this is mercury and that is glass. No, it is made up of glass. If we don't take care, it can break, no, while measuring the temperature. And this is unbreakable, but this is costly. આ વધારે મોંઘું છે, આ સસ્તું છે, પણ ડિસએડવાન્ટેજ આમાં શું છે? ગ્લાસનું છે, કાચનું છે, ગમે ત્યારે તૂટી જાય. ઇફ વી ડોન્ટ ટેક ઇનફ કેર ઇટ કેન બ્રેક. ઓલ્સો મર્ક્યુરી, અનકોન્શિયસ પેશન્ટ હોય એના મોંમાં કોઈ દિવસ આપણે ઓરલી નહીં ચેક કરવાનું. કેમ? if he bites, mercury can enter into the stomach, patient can die because mercury is poison. For them, always use the axillary. The highest temperature recorded is in the rectum. Okay, why? There are more blood vessels and covered with the tissues. Okay, and the lowest temperature recorded is in the axilla. So these are the thermometers. Okay, so along with this, you should know what are the various types of fevers, what is the intervention in fever. If patient has pyrexia, what intervention we can do. All this we should know and learn. So after that we come to this. Okay, this is called as the ice pack. Okay, ice pack. So ice pack are prepared filling water and you keep in the deep freezer. Okay, so ice pack up to the marking normal tap water is filled. ટેપ વોટર આ લાઇનિંગ સુધી ભરવાનું. લાઇનિંગની ઉપર આપણે નથી ભરતા કારણ કે જ્યારે બરફ થાય ત્યારે એનું કદ વધે છે and this can break. Okay, when ice is formed it increases in size. So if we fill till the brim, till here, then the ice pack can be broken. So when it is soon after removing from the freezer, okay, there has to be conditioning. Conditioning of the ice pack means what? Okay, so let the temperature come to 0. Okay, as soon as we remove, the temperature will be very low. Okay, maybe in minus. So the cold sensitive vaccine can spoil with this. Okay, so let it come to the 0. How we will know the conditioning? Here the small, what we call it, all the બુંદ આવી જાય, બરાબર ને? વેન વી રિમૂવ બોટલ ફ્રોમ ધ ફ્રીજમાંથી બોટલ કાઢીએ ઠંડા પાણી, તેની ઉપર આમ પાણીના ટીપા ટીપા આવી જાય, એને કહેવાય કન્ડિશનિંગ. ઓકે, સો લેટ ઇટ કમ ધેટ પાણીના ટીપા ઉપર થઈ જાય એટલે આપણને ખબર પડે કે ના ઇટ ઇઝ 0. ધેન ઓનલી યુ પ્લેસ ઇન ધી, ધીસ ઇઝ પ્લેસ્ડ ઇન ધી vaccine carrier, 4 side for 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and inside we keep the vaccine and it is taken to the sub center in the villages when the nurse has to go outside. So this is the ice pack. Okay, so these are the place to keep the vaccines. For example, these are the vaccine, no? Then you place this way. Okay, so this is the ice pack. Fine. Thereafter we will go to the most important thing. Okay, so this is ammo bag. Okay, ammo bag, as the name says it is artificial mechanical breathing unit. They can ask what is the full form of ammo bag. So artificial mechanical breathing unit. Then you say first the parts start from here. So this is the mask. No, mask. Okay, it can be attached and attached both. Okay, so mask, this is patient side, we place it on the patient's nose, and then this here, this valve inside it is like fish mouth valve, so it is called fish's mouth valve. When we inflate, no, when you inflate the bag, this opens and again immediately it closes. So fish mouth valve. Okay, pressure valve. Then this is self-inflating bag. તરત જ એની જાતે મૂળ પોઝિશનમાં આવી જાય. એટલે ફોર અડલ્ટ વી યુઝ 4 finger and thumb. If it is pediatric or neonate, you use only 2 finger and 1 thumb. This capacity for adult capacity is 1600 ml. Okay? And then this behind is the oxygen reservoir bag. This can be detached. So oxygen reservoir bag you attach with this. Here the extra oxygen gets collected. So this is air entry point, and this is oxygen inlet. The oxygen tubing is attached here. Okay, So oxygen inlet, air inlet, and then oxygen reservoir bag, and this is the ambu bag. This is adult ambu bag. The capacity is 1600 ml of air. Okay, indication when we are using. Okay, in any emergency, when the patient is not breathing, you need to give breaths. Okay, so that time you can use first. Whenever you want to, also in surgery, okay, when you want to put the patient on the recovery stage, that time also doctor will use. Or when patient is gone unconscious, fallen, any emergency patient's breathing is not there, pulse heart is not there, so for temporary recovery of the patient, resuscitation you can use. Okay, so this is always used with the full oxygen, then the patient recovers fast. This is for the temporary. It is also known as positive pressure ventilator. Okay, so we can't continue this longer time. When the patient does not recover with this, we put the patient on the intubation or on the ventilator. Okay, so this is ambu bag. Then along with this, in connection with this also, we come to the endotracheal tube. As I said that when patient is not improving with the bag and mask also, so how many breaths we have to give? 1 and 2 breath we give, and then 30 chest compression we give. Okay, so you require 2 people in resuscitation or in CPR. Okay, cardiopulmonary resuscitation, 2 people or 2 persons are required. One will manage the bag and mask, and other will give the chest compression. Okay, so 1 and 2 breath and 30 chest compression. Again 1 and 2 breath and 30 chest compression. Okay, then next we come to the endotracheal tube. Okay, so as I said that when patient is not improving with the bag and mask, then we need to put the patient on endotracheal intubation. So that time this endotracheal tube, this is first inserted into the trachea, and this size, okay, depending for the adult patient 4 to 5 mm ID internal diameter we are using. Okay, and for the pediatric again it is the smaller sizes we use. 2.5, 3.5, 4, all this in pediatric, and neonate we use. For adult, if you don't know, behind the size is written. Okay, so 5 ID. Okay, internal diameter is 5 mm. So this endotracheal tube, it is used to intubate the patient or for the trachea suctioning. So the parts, the tip, always the tip is known as the bevel. The side one opening is there, that is called the Murphy size. In case this bevel gets locked or blocked with the mucus, then side one more opening is there, the patient will get the oxygen breathing through that. Then there is here also the radio opaque line is there. The importance of that you can see it on the X-ray film. Also the calibration is there, and then this is uncupped or plain. Okay, the endotracheal tubes can be with the cuff or without cuff. If cuff is there, then here you can find one cuff. Okay, pilot cuff. This is the adapter, and with this adapter we attach the ventilator cable. Okay, so the adapter, then the tubing, the calibration, Murphy size side opening, and that is the bevel. Okay, so this is the endotracheal tube used to insert into the trachea from oral cavity. This endotracheal intubation is done by anesthetist only. Okay, the nurses is not doing this, but they always assist, and that's why we should know. So the endotracheal tube. Next we come, this is known as the tourniquet. Okay, tourniquet is available in various, it is made up of various material, canvas, plastic, rubber. Okay, so this is used to visualize the artificial when you want to give the IV 9. When you want to insert Vigo, so artificial vessels, blood vessels, you tie and visualize with that you block the veins, then it gets distended. So before putting the Vigo or the IV cannula, we are using. Also when you want to collect the blood for sampling or blood for investigation, that time also we can use also. The tourniquet also can be used in bleeding. Whenever there is bleeding, to arrest the bleeding we can use. This we can reuse, okay, after. We don't throw, but it can be reused. This is the measuring cup, okay, made up of the plastic material. When we want to measure any medication, especially the liquid suspension, no, liquid medication, very useful in pediatrics. So here that is the calibration. So accordingly you measure and give. Okay. To measure anything you have to keep at the eye level, then you can see thoroughly properly. This also can be reused after the use. Wash and reuse. These are known as the sterile water. It is written on the top also. Used to dilute any medication. For example, as I said, in vials, no? Vials, this is in powder form. So we took this sterile water through this syringe and you dilute the medication and give to the patients. So this is sterile water for injection. This is known as the splint. Okay, splint is made up of various material. It can be made by us also. This is prepared by us. It is available also in plastic, in rubber sheet, okay, anything. This is made by us. Just you put over the cardboard one bandage, then this becomes your splint. Okay, so splints are given to support the body part, especially very useful in children when IV line is going on. Children will move the hand, no? So we want to immobilize. So put your hand and just immobilize, okay, with the simple bandaging. So splints are given to support the body parts, okay, especially whichever you want to immobilize the part, then with this, especially in fracture, in IV line, you want to immobilize the part. So that time these splints are given. Then thereafter we come to the nebulizer mask kit. Okay? So this nebulizer mask kit is used along with the nebulizer machine. Nebulization is ordered by the doctor, so that time we use this. Okay? This is available in sterile pack, single use. Okay? So the parts we have to tell it is attached with the mask. This is the mask, no? So this is patient side. Okay, this is the metal tip to adjust the nose, no, at the patient's nose tip. This is exhaling port. જ્યારે શ્વાસ બહાર કાઢીએ એમાં ઓક્સિજન હોય તો ડાયરેક્ટ થ્રુ ધીસ હોલ ઇટ ગોઝ આઉટ. સો exhaling port. This is the strip, rubber strip to adjust the mask at the patient side. Then this is, okay, mask you can disconnect. So this is the connector. The mask, the nebulizer mask and simple mask, the only difference is it has the chamber. Okay, there is chamber. In the chamber you insert the medication, either Budocort or Aspirin diluted in normal saline or water for injection. So these are the bronchodilators, and then you close it, and then this is the tubing, and this adapter is attached to the machine and you on it. Okay, so the nebulizer machine, what it does, the liquid medication, no, with the high frequency vibration, it turns into the suspension or water or mist, and the patient can inhale very easily, and the congestion, the cough, the mucus is relieved or released and loosened. So to remove the patient congestion of the chest we use. Okay, if this is not there, then this becomes a simple mask, no, simple mask. And if this is their chamber, we call it as a nebulizer mask. So these also for single patient only we use. Okay, one mask we can't use for all the patient, otherwise we spread the cross infection. Okay, so single, as long as patient takes, okay, 3 days, 4 days, the doctor will prescribed. Accordingly, you can use. When the patient completes the treatment, you cut and throw in the red. All the plastic material we throw it in the red container. Fine. Now we come to this.